who are some of those or one of those that you're buying stock on that you feel like could take a big step and maybe make things interesting this year?
Yeah, I mean, everybody should be buying their stock in Illinois. They're super veteran, and Brett Bielema, people joke about him. I think he's a phenomenal ball coach. Like I've watched his meetings, I've watched him coach in practice, and I think he does a lot of the things that the great coaches do in terms of coaching his team. You mentioned Nebraska. I think they're going to be an interesting team this year. They could win 10 games because their schedule sets up for them to do so, right? Like they avoid some of the bigger challenges that, a Wisconsin this year where they've got to play Ohio State and Michigan and Oregon. I think they've got SC on there. They got to play Iowa. Like Nebraska's schedule doesn't look quite like that. So it's almost the Indiana thing from a year ago where they got picked on because of their schedule, but it also allowed that program to elevate and play some really good ball. So if I had to pick two out specifically, Illinois is one that shouldn't be a surprise to anybody, and keep your eye out for Nebraska because I think the path sets up for them.
Joshua, how hard is it to try to even figure out the tiers when you have that many teams in a conference? Like everybody now, the Power Four, 16, 17, 18 teams, to try to even put your arms or hands around it?
It's insane. And, it's one of the conversations that's popped up here at Media Days. They asked the coaches and they asked the commissioner, Tony Petitti, yesterday about the scheduling. And a lot of it was because of the proposed playoff format that the Big Ten likes, where Big Ten SEC would get 4 AQs, Big 12 and the ACC would get 2. You have the at-larges there. But it's a 9-game conference schedule, but even that doesn't feel like enough to get a good gauge on where everybody actually stacks up.